Good morning, everybody. How is everyone's Friday going so far? A little bit overcast day. I feel like a weather reporter because every time I start a video, I talk about the weather. But it's been pretty hot in the past few days. It's been quite nice. Let's get straight into it. So I'm doing a kind of a different video today. It's away from the true crime. It's away from the documentaries. It's away from the interviews. But it's a very, very important subject, an important matter, which I would like to promote. So if you're a compassionate person, a caring person, and a dog lover, more to the point, then this video is for you. And you can really make a difference here with the following topic, the following subject. I know a lady called Pamela who basically she runs a rescue and rehabilitation and adoption service for abandoned dogs and basically mistreated. Shimmy over to the middle there. And mistreated dogs. These dogs are basically they're roaming around on like dumps, you know, like when you go to the tip, dumps and not very nice surroundings in Macedonia. I want to give this organisation, this very noble organisation, I speak very highly of Pamela for what she's doing. I want to give this some airtime and get it out there because it's such an important cause. This is purely about rescuing, helping and saving these animals, saving these dogs. So if you're a dog lover, you could make a difference here. Let's do a quick overview. Now what's going to happen in a few months' time when I've got a few projects out of the way, I will be doing a proper kind of mini doc, if you will, with Pamela about this whole great cause for these dogs. But I just wanted to make this quick video just to give an overview and to link some of the avenues of how you can make a difference here. So Pamela runs Paupers in the Rough, which you can find on Facebook, rescue, rehabilitation and adoption service for abandoned dogs. Now, this is a non-profit organisation, as most of these kind of things are. And there's two things that are needed to help maintain these dogs that are being looked after in certain kennels. Some are roaming free in not very good conditions in Macedonia on these dumps. Some are being looked after in kennels, waiting for adoption and being paid for by this organisation, which all comes from donations. Any of these donations cover the overheads and the care for the dogs, basically. It's donations that are keeping this organisation afloat, and any money that is donated in goes on the welfare and the care. The majority of the overheads are vet bills. Now, it costs between about £22,000 and £25,000 a month for this organisation to take care of these abandoned and mistreated dogs, and about £16,000 to £18,000 of that money goes on vet bills. A lot of the money goes on just simple things like food and maintenance and upkeep. It's basically ensuring that there's less suffering for the unwanted dogs that are born. They're not really getting a choice to be born, yet they are, and they are roaming free, rough, hence the name Paupers in the Rough. And I decided to do this video because anyone that likes animals, anyone that loves animals, it says a lot about them as a person. I'm a big animal lover myself. I've got myself a little whippet. I've always had rescue dogs. So this is a great cause and I want to get behind it, and hopefully you guys can get behind it. The mug, the classic mug. Paupers in the Rough have two kind of Facebook pages. They have a Paupers in the Rough general page where you can go on, you can learn more about the actual what the organisation is all about in more finer detail to what I'm saying, and they post quite a lot, and you can keep up to date with their work and what's needed and any help that they require that any kind people out there, any compassionate people could help towards. And I'm hoping that anyone who cares on this channel could do their bit. Now, I'm I'm aware that a lot of people come on my channel for like true crime and stuff like that. Now, in a way, this is true crime because it's a crime for animals to be abandoned and mistreated in the way they are. I'm not going into absolute full massive details on this because I am going to make a video down the line, very, very in depth. But I just wanted to expose and get this organisation out there and help. Pamela, I've had a few phone calls with her. She's a great woman and she's doing this off her own back and she just wants the best for these animals. So big respect to Pamela. It does say a lot about people who care for animals. So, yeah, like I said, it costs about 22 to 24 grand a month to just maintain this charity. And there's about 5,100 people on the Facebook group. And if everyone just gave £1 a week, £5,000 a week. If we can get a few more people to join this group, then if you can all give £1, it just makes such a difference. Two big things which this organisation is needing. 3 things. Exposure. Now, if I can do my little bit on this small channel, but it's growing all the time. If I can do my little bit, then there's some exposure. Number 2, any financial donations that anybody can make are greatly appreciated. Whether it's 50p, £1, £5, £10, whatever you can do, always helps. But the main aim is to get these dogs into a suitable home. But also the donations help with the upkeep of the costs. I spoke to Pamela before. Every Friday they pay the vet bills, and you know, it's a big scoop. You know, it's a big scoop of money. So let's push this. Let's get these out there. Let's start using YouTube for a force for good. Like I said, they're mainly based in Macedonia, but whenever there is any of these dogs adopted, they obviously come over here and they're neutered and they've had their treatment and whatnot. Everything goes through Facebook. I am going to put on their Facebook groups. You've got one group, which is a general overview of what they're about. And then you've got another group, which is the actual dogs that are available to adopt. If you want to adopt a dog, and Pamela said a really, really good thing on the phone, adopt, don't shop. That is quality. I like that. Better to rescue dogs than go to a puppy farm, I think. Have a look at the dogs that are available. Someone's disturbing my video outside. How dare they? I think the bin men are here. Ironic, really, that the bin men are here and these dogs are living on dumps. Is that a sign from the great Lord above? Some of these dogs have been really mistreated. They've had the tails cut off and they've had the paws cut off. Don't ask me why. Don't know. There's some sick people. I could have said something a bit stronger then, but I don't want this to get flagged as being inappropriate, so I'm not going to swear. But yeah, some sick people out there, isn't there? And they do this kind of stuff to dogs. But you can make a difference by adopting one, getting it over here, and you'll have your very own Paupers and the Rough dog, and you've made a difference and you've saved a dog. Whether it be a donation, whether it be an adoption, whether it be promotion, whatever you can bring to the table. I'm doing this video to the son of a friend of mine. Put me in touch with this lady, and I think it's very nice. A lot of people like to receive things to feel good. You feel a lot better when you give things. That's what I find. So it's quite mad that it's about £22,000 to £24,000 a month to maintain this organisation and this rehabilitation and adoption service. And 16 to 18 goes on vet bills. Anyone that's doing something like this deserves our recognition, I believe. How amazing would it be to see one of these dogs, a picture of one of these dogs, like pictured on one of these dumps, and then you adopt it, and then you've got that dog, and then you change that dog's life. That is one of the best things you can do. And then start sending your before and after pictures to Paupers in the Rough. Do you know what I mean? Get them. Let's do something. Let's do something good. They need support, they need exposure, they need donations, and they need adoptions. But the main aim is to get these dogs into homes. Not for profit. If this organisation was for profit, trust me, I would not be making this video. It's all about the dogs. There we have it. That's my overview on Paupers in the Rough. Pamela is the name of the lady who runs this organisation. The links to the Facebook groups are down there. Go on it, have a look, go and check out the main group, go and check out the dogs that are available for adoption. And if you want, and if you feel like you can, do your bit. Thank you to Pamela for all her hard work and for doing such a noble and respectable thing. And thank you in advance for anything that you can do, because I know there's a lot of good people on my channel. It ain't all about true crime. It ain't all about making documentaries. It ain't all about interviewing an actor or a sportsman or a musician or a writer. Doing things that feel good is what I like to do. And a lot of my subscribers, I feel, have clocked onto that. There'll be some subscribers that will want to leave because of this video. Because it's not, you know, true crime and gore and guts, and that's fine. Like, if you want to leave a channel because of a promotion of a dog rehabilitation and adoption service, fly away. Please, can we, I very, very rarely ask for likes on my videos, you know that. But with this one, please like, comment, let's get some interaction, let's get this pushed up in the algorithm. I want loads of people to see this, and, you know, like, loads of these dogs could be adopted, like, quite fast, and it'll just make such a difference, and the donations as well make all of the difference. So please like, please comment, get some interaction in the comment section. Let's get some impressions, as it were, and YouTube will hopefully push the video and we can save some dogs' lives. And I'm a passionate animal lover, and yeah, anyone that's doing something like this deserves a little bit of exposure. And if this little channel can help, then, you know, I'm happy with that. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you to you guys. Hopefully we can do something, and I will see you in the next video, which is going to be my interview with a Sri Lankan native who's got a really, really interesting story to talk about from the 2004 Boxing Day tsunami, the natural disaster which wiped out hundreds of thousands of people. And this man's called Sandon, who's a friend of mine. He has a story to tell about some friends that he lost, and leaving Sri Lanka and going back and how it's all changed. That's going to be the next video. But for now, Paupers in the Rough is where it's at in terms of what I want to get a bit of traction towards. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. And let's get some awareness and some donations and some adoptions for Paupers in the Rough. So on that note, thanks for watching, and peace out.